In this lecture, we are going to talk about another very simple stage in aggregation pipeline called count stage. The count stage in MongoDB is used to count the number of documents that pass through the aggregation pipeline up to that stage, and it outputs a single document containing the count in a specified field. So basically, the count stage is going to give you the number of documents which was passed to this count stage. Let's try to understand it with some examples. Again, to understand count stage, I'm using this e-shopping database. So here again, we'll see db.employees.aggregate. So here we want to use aggregation pipeline. And for that, we need to use this aggregate method. To that, we pass an array. And let's say in this aggregation pipeline, I only want to use the count stage. To use the count stage, in the curly braces, we will specify $count, which is the stage name. And here we need to specify a value for the field name. Let's say I'm going to call that field as total employees. Okay, so since this count is the only stage in this aggregation pipeline, this count stage is going to be applied on the employees collection. And it is going to count the total number of documents which we have in this employees collection. So if I go ahead and if I run this, and if you press enter, you see it has returned us a single document in which we have this field name called total employees, and it is storing the total number of employee documents which we have in the employees collection. Now, before this count stage, let's say I also filter the documents. So for that, I can use match stage. And here I want to filter all the documents where the gender is, let's say, male. So now this match stage, it is going to filter all the documents where the gender is male, and then it is going to pass those documents to this count stage. So now this count stage is going to give us the total number of male documents. If I go ahead and if I run this command, if I press enter, you will see it has returned us 17. That means in the employees collection, there are 17 employees who are male, and the total employees are 33. Let's take another example. So now instead of filtering the document, what I want is I want to group the documents. So for that, I can use this group stage. And how do I want to group the documents? First of all, let me go and let me specify the ID field. And I want to group the documents based on country field. Okay, and the country field is present in our employees document. The country field is present in address dot country. So address is storing an embedded document where we have this country field which is storing a country name. Okay, so we have total 3 countries, India, UK and USA. So basically all the employees from the employees collection belongs to these 3 countries, either from India or USA or UK. So if I run this command, it should give us 3. If I press enter, you see total employees is 3. Actually, it is not total employees. It is basically the total number of documents after grouping using this country field. Okay, so these are some different ways in which you can use this count stage. Basically, you use the count stage to count the total number of documents which has been returned before this count stage is called. Okay, so if you want to find what is the total number of document which has been returned from the final stage of the aggregation pipeline, in that aggregation pipeline, you can use this count stage as the last stage, and it will give you the total number of documents that has been returned before this count stage was called. So this is all about count stage. This is all from this lecture. If you have any questions, then feel free to ask it. Thank you for listening and have a great day.